Welcome back to JFM Wrestling. The subject of today's video is a man known throughout the wrestling world, the man called Sting. In honor of Sting wrapping up his wrestling career with AEW Revolution in Greensboro, North Carolina, I thought we'd take a quick look at Sting over the years. A man like Sting, who has been an active participant in wrestling for almost 40 years, deserves hours spent on him, but we unfortunately have only precious minutes left with him to devote. Sting started by teaming with the future Ultimate Warrior and will finish by teaming with Darby Allin. He's a two-time Hall of Famer, a 10-time world champion, multiple-time tag champ with multiple different partners, and has had a career from the UWF to NWA to WCW to TNA to WWE to AEW. He's battled the NWO, been part of the NWO, battled and been friends with the greats like Flair, Muta, Luger, and Hogan. A man who at one point we thought his career was over after being medically disqualified by WWE, who has managed in his 60s to come back and give us one last fun run in AEW. Whether your favorite version was a colorful surfer, a silent crow, a crazy painted joker, an invading legend, or just a fun old-timer from a bygone time back for one last run in the sun to pass the torch to the next generation, Sting has been one for the ages and one no one will forget. I've included this in my video and not altered the sound because I felt it was powerful to hear on its own. But here are some voicemails from the people and family of Sting congratulating him on his career. Let's listen.
And we have a very other special part of the Tribune where we got some recorded messages from some close people we'd like you to listen to.
All right.
Hello, Stinger. Hey, Stinger, this is Dustin Rhodes, buddy.
It's Adam, a.k.a. the Superstar, but we already know that.
Hey, this is Eddie Kingston. This is for you, Stinger.
Hey, Stinger, it's Cash. Man, I'm gonna try to get through this without getting too emotional.
Hey, Dad, this is Gracie. Wow, I love you so much.
Wow.
That's probably a good way to start. Anytime I get asked about you, I always say the same thing. Anything you think about Sting, any picture you have of him in your head, he's better.
Sting, this is Paul White. I've known you since the very beginning of my career, WCW in 95, met you in 94.
Sting, it is me, Billy Gunn, or as you like to call me, Man of Steel.
Man of Steel.
I don't know,
yeah.
I think I should be hot at you, though, because you are now leaving me to be one of the oldest ones in our... not just in our locker room, but in our business now, I feel.
Guys like you paved the way for me. I'll never forget that.
Just want to say thank you. You've been an incredibly wonderful person to work with, incredible talent, just an incredible example of what being a real star is all about.
100% of people within our industry are in it partially because of you. You were a hero to everyone growing up.
I just want to say you were a big part of my childhood. You were a big part of my wrestling fandom.
I look up to you and the standard that you carry yourself with.
You are an example for all of us how we all should act and should be in the wrestling business.
One of the very rare things in this business, nobody has anything bad to say about Sting.
I know a
Not
few.
many sisters can say they have a superhero for a brother. But I can. But what makes you an exceptional man goes so far beyond what you do in the ring.
Hey Sting, this is Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and man, what an honor it has been to share a workplace with you these last years. Thank you so much, Sting. You've been such a tremendous addition to All Elite Wrestling, and we're so fortunate that you were part of our family, and you always will be.
Very proud of the career you've had. I saw it on your family's face. Nothing like being admired by your son, I would imagine.
How do I compress a 35-year career and further 30 years of you being my dad into one 2-minute voicemail? Your will to resist the erosion of time is something that just continues to blow me away.
You know, sometimes kids don't get to see their dads that much, but I never felt like that as a kid.
And I always just knew that you were there. You were there to support me. You knew everything that was going on in my life.
You are so special to me, Dad, and it has been the coolest thing I've ever experienced, getting to watch you do what you do over these last few years.
Look, man, it's been a long time. I love you. I know that you were on your last out to the sunset. And I just wanted to thank you. You're a God-fearing man. I love you to death, and I'm glad that I know you.
I will never stop being your biggest fan, and that is an understatement. And in many ways, I don't feel ready for this moment.
We all love you. Thank you. I love you. And
Man,
we can never state that enough.
Steve, congratulations, man. And someday I want to grow up to be just like you.
I wish you all the best in retirement. And remember, you still owe me $10 from our last gym game.
Congratulations on finishing this leg of the race so well. I love you, brother.
We're going to miss you. There was only one Sting.
wow. It's hard to listen to. I mean, it's easy, but it's hard. I feel like I don't really deserve that.
What does the future hold? First, a date with Destiny at the Greensboro Coliseum. Then, for Sting, some spare time and less soreness from no more bumps. For the rest of us, a close to the wrestling era of our childhoods and trying to figure out who is next to step up and try to fill the spot of a legend. The old saying goes, don't try to be the next so-and-so, be the first you. But inside and outside the ring, Sting has been a shining beacon of what to reach for, a real brass ring, if you will. A true icon in every sense of the word. Perhaps the best person to sum this up is Steve Borden, Sting himself. Here's some words from the man behind the paint.
Wow. I mean, I don't know. It just means a ton, that's for sure. I really appreciate all the love, and it means the world to me, and it's going to be tough to say goodbye to all this. I'd really make some people mad if I said, okay, I'm not going to retire. It's just too cool around here. I don't want to leave, you know. But, yeah, thank you one and all. I mean, what great memories. I mean, some of the voices, some of the people. Paul White, I probably do owe him $10, you know, for the card game. We used to play poker, chess. I mean, that was back in the old school days. Now it's video games. Anyway, yeah, no, love you all. Thank you so much.
Congrats to Sting on an amazing career, and thanks for watching this video.